What's up, guys? This is Mike Loris, and I'm going to be bringing you Game 3 between Mouz Sports and WE. As you can see right up here, this is a best of 5, and as you can see over here, Mouz Sports is already up 2 games. So WE kind of against the ropes. Last game, they tried to do some weird Wisp shenaniganry. Didn't exactly pan out for them, however, because they're pretty damage light. The only person who's able to be effectively teleported in was the Darkseer that they picked up, and even then it wasn't amazingly effective. So right now we're going to see if they want to try to run something a little bit differently. They ran the Weaver a couple times, and I mean, they lost both games, so it obviously is not going that great for them. I think it's probably better if WE tries to run a little bit more of a different strategy, or even with a different carry. But either way, we're going to see what happens. Darkseer is the first pickup from Mouz Sports. It's nothing much to say about that, because he got through the ban pick Oh, my mic is all messed up. Okay. He got through the ban phase somehow, I don't know. But, okay, there we go. WE picking up some different heroes. Queen of Pain gonna be going that solo mid position, and Leshrac always so versatile. You do whatever you want with him. Mouz Sports instantly responding by picking up that Venomancer and the Rubik, actually, so their support is completely fine. The only problem with these picks from Mouz Sports, Darkseer, Venomancer, and Rubik, is that it's kind of clear what they're aiming towards. They want the Morphling, or a Clinks, that Black most often plays. So WE knows what they have to ban. It should be pretty obvious that they're going to ban out something like that, at least to them. WE, they're going to try running an anti-mage, and well, that is extremely different from the Weaver that they kept on trying to run. Anti-mage, of course, is very slippery, and oh, there goes the Morphling, so no Morphling from Mouz Sports. But anti-mage, if anything else, it's a change of pace, and what they really need right now is a change of pace. Now, they do have a ton of mobility right now. They have the Queen of Pain blink and the anti-mage blink. They could chase you all the way around the map. Even with the Darkseer Surge, they could leap over cliffs and trees and stuff, so you're not necessarily safe, even if you do have that Surge on you. Bans now from Mouz Sports, banning out the Shadow Shaman and the Invoker. And we do have a Morphling and Enigma ban out, so WE kind of covering their bases, eliminating the Morphling to prevent a 4-1 strategy, and eliminating the Enigma to prevent a real strong pushing teamfight strategy. Enigma Darkseer is a pretty sick combo if you could line everything up correctly. But Mouz Sports, most likely they're going to try to pick up the Clinks, since Black does play a pretty mean Clinks. Not 4th pick, however. They're probably going to go for some sort of solo mid-hero. Oh, well, there's a mid-hero if I ever saw one, but it's most likely not going to be played in the mid lane. But this shows that Mouz Sports want to go for an early power lineup. At least so far, they could still pick into a carry. They still could pick into a Clinks and have the Pudge just shut them down, or they could just go full-on early game, pick up something like a Tidehunter, and then just have an overwhelming amount of burst and slows and crowd control effects and stuff of that sort. If they do decide to do that, then Anti-Mage is going to be a problem later on. But in the early stages of the game, they could definitely overpower Anti-Mage, and essentially the game at that point will be a 5 versus 4. WE, not sure what they're actually aiming to do. They need a support hero. Leshrac could be the support, but right now they're kind of experience heavy and gold heavy. Queen of Pain and Anti-Mage both need, well, Anti-Mage needs the gold, Queen of Pain needs the experience, and Queen of Pain usually does have a solo lane for that. Now WE just needs to pick up someone who's really cheap as far as the experience and gold goes, something like a Crystal Maiden or something. They of course could run the Leshrac as a support, but it looks like instead they're going to opt for an Enchantress. And hey, look, that we are going to see Black's Clinks one more time. So the Pudge is just going to be part of the 4-1 strategy that they're holding, and it's a pretty powerful one. Pudge, with a couple, even by himself actually, could devastate lots of people. It's going to be a little bit hard to keep full tabs on the hooks, because, I mean, you could hook Queen of Pain, but she's just going to blink out unless you have very fast fingers. Of course, since it's Mouz Sports plus Kuroki, they're going to have fast fingers. It's just a little bit more difficult to actually get the kills off of the hooks. But if you manage to latch the Shrek or an Enchantress, yum yum yum, that's free deer meat right there for both of them. Actually, the Shrek is kind of deer-ish. They're just going to be buying time for black to get big, though. Get an Orchid, and once you get that Orchid, it's going to be pain for WE. We saw it last game. It's going to be more of the same here. Silence the Anti-Mage, silence the Queen of Pain, hell, silence anyone, and they're going to be very, very squishy. WE, if you pick up a Tidehunter right now, I think that would be a good choice. You need a little bit more bulk. You need a little bit more protection for that Anti-Mage. Oh, they're actually going to go for Bounty Hunter. So they're going to, I guess, try to set up track kills with Anti-Mage, get him, accelerate his farm through the track. But Bounty Hunter, if he's put into the long lane, he's going to have a little bit of trouble against this Mouse Sports lineup. Anyway, we're in the game, and we're going to see who's playing what. Chan going to be playing that Queen of Pain. Icy, now in the Leshrac, gearing up for a supporter role. Luo is on the Enchantress, most likely going to be supporting some as well. FN2I getting fed some regeneration right off the bat, playing the Anti-Mage, and JJ, yes, is going to be soloing the bot lane as the Bounty Hunter. 1437 is playing his Darkseer role, as we usually see him doing. Sing Sing once again on the Rubik, as we usually see him doing. Bambo playing the support Venomancer with black on that Clinks, of course, and Kuroki, the stand-in for Come With Me, is going to be playing the Pudge. All of Mouz going towards that bot lane, looking for someone. They're not going to find him. The thing about Bounty Hunter in the solo hard lane is that he could survive, if assuming the teams are kind of lazy about buying the detection, but he's not going to get much. He's going to stay around with the Shadow Walk, not really go in for last hits, because if you go into last hit something, you're going to take a lot of harassment, and you might even die. So it's always very risky. But he's going to get a little bit of experience, try to get to that level 6, and then try to gank. Unfortunately, he can't really do anything to stop what looks like Kuroki's farm in that bot lane. There's going to be a tri-lane with the Pudge, Venomancer, and the Rubik. It would be pretty devastating. Telekinesis into Gale into Rot Walking. It's pretty much death, especially if they buy some early sentry wards. It looks like Bambo is actually moving up towards the top lane, helping out 1437 perhaps. Yeah, the lineup, as far as the lanes go, for what the hell? The lineup for WE is kind of predictable as far as lanes go. You know the Queen of Pain is going to be soloing that lane, the mid lane. You know Luo is going to be in the jungle, and you know that the Anti-Mage is going to be at the top with some support heroes, and that support hero is definitely going to be Leshrac. So you don't really need that much lockdown on the Bounty Hunter. Sing Sing for some reason tanking up a little bit of the creep wave. Just hold it a little bit, hold it in place so that Kuroki could have an easier time, but really he's going to have the easiest time in the world. Already a sentry ward being dropped, and the best telekinesis of all time, Sing Sing. That was glorious. That creep didn't know it hit him. I always thought it was weird that telekinesis doesn't actually do any damage, even though you're supposed to like slam them into the ground so hard that it stuns people around them, and it doesn't hurt. I would be hurt. I don't know. Anyway, on the top lane, it is going to be an Anti-Mage versus, well, at least Darkseer. That means he's going to be punished every time he wants to step up for a last hit. Of course, sometimes it's just going to happen like this. The tower is going to focus down the Ion Shell, and then he's going to be able to get something. But it still could be pretty difficult. Ion Shell and Bambo, I don't expect him to actually give people hugs, so I don't think it's going to be doing that much damage. But 1437, you could bet your ass, is going to be going for a Soul Ring, so it shouldn't be that much of a big deal. Oh no, JJ is going to walk right back into the sentry. Oh shit, looks like there's actually no follow-up. Kuroki still with only one level on him. He needs one more creep kill to get that hook, and then Bounty Hunter's got to watch himself. Here it is right now. Kuroki has a hook. Let's see if he actually wants to go in. Sing Sing does have a telekinesis armed as well. He wants to probably wait till that level 2 also, get that Fade Bolt, a little bit extra damage, which is always very important when you're trying to bring down someone who has an escape mechanism, such as the Bounty Hunter. Sing Sing circling around now. They do have vision of the Bounty Hunter, but he's going to go stealth. They could probably still see him. It's going to be a little bit close. It probably can't, actually. But Kuroki's just getting free farm. And Pudge, this is really the only stage of the game when Pudge actually gets farm. Later on, he's pretty much just a pure ganker. So you have to get that farm early game. Really set yourself up for the ganking phase. Get that level 7. And then just kill everything. The mid lane is going to be Queen of Pain versus the Clinks. Clinks shouldn't really... I don't think he's going to die, although Chan's doing a ton of damage to him. Remember that Scream of Pain does hit things that are invisible, so Black has got to be careful about that. Doesn't really make much sense, but the idea behind that is that it's based on Fan of Knives, and Fan of Knives, just as it sounds, is a Fan of Knives. Oh, the stun from the Centaur, and the instant bait bolt by Sing Sing. Bounty Hunter tried to get a single kill. He gets nothing for his efforts. That sucks. That's like the worst possible timing for that stomp. That's... oh, shit. Chan killing Clinks. There it was. I said he wasn't going to die, but he got bursted down and ran out of regeneration. And with that Queen of Pain bottle, she was just able to constantly pour out the magic damage. I was not expecting that to happen at all. But now we might have an engagement on the top lane. 1437 is going to punch down the anti-mage. Now Icy's in a little bit of trouble. He's going to try for the split earth. He misses, though. And Dark's here with the Ion Shell, picking up a double. He might even get a triple here, surging himself, and he's going for Luo. She does have the heal on, however. Is the Gale there? Is the Gale there? The Gale's right on the tip if he decides to go for it. No. Would have been, I don't know, would have been very, very close. But either way, 1437 picking up 2 kills in exchange for the first blood from the Queen of Pain, and I'm just missing all of them. Kuroki now trying to go for that Bounty Hunter. Is there any Sentry Vision? There's not, so he's not... oh, there is, but it's not set down, so there's not. So there's no kill happening there quite yet, but so far I'm, like, not really on the ball. Maybe I should turn on some lights. It's really freaking dark in here. Nah. Chan actually taking a little bit of harassment for Black, who is... he's not doing horribly, but it's very hard to outlane a Queen of Pain, let alone really survive against her. So I guess what I said before about Black not dying, that's just completely false. I don't know what I was thinking. Queen of Pain even picked up a regeneration rune, so it might be a little bit of trouble for her. Jia getting hooked back on... oh, the hook right after the telekinesis. Sing Sing dropping down Sentry Ward immediately after. The Rot is there, and even though he was out of the Sentry range, Kuroki is just that go-to. Star Sense right there. He knew where the Bounty Hunter was, and he picks up that kill. Very good telekinesis setup by Rubik, but now he might be in a little trouble. Queen of Pain does have her ultimate, and Sing Sing is very soft right now. Oh, you don't want to stand there. You don't want to stand there. You don't want to stand there. Run, run, run. Oh, she's actually going to go for the Pudge. A little bit weaker at this point, so there you go. There's a Scream of Pain. There's the ultimate. Ultimate? No, she's canceling her ultimate. Kuroki's hiding in the trees, going to go for a hook, not hit anything. And he's actually... well, good job, Ferraris. Pudge committed suicide. Chan holding onto that ultimate for some reason. I don't know why. Granted, Kuroki was moving... once again, I can't draw on the friggin' map, which is pissing me off. Pudge was moving in this direction, but she could have easily hit him with that ultimate, or even Blink ultimate, but she tried to hold on to it, and it cost her a kill. It's definitely not what you want to have happen, especially when you invest that much time, plus a potential kill on the mid lane with that invisibility rune. The Queen of Pain... I don't know if that was a misplay or if she was just being really cautious. Oh no, Kuroki gonna go for... he canceled hook animation. He still has a shot though. Is he gonna hook? Hook is gonna miss. But Ion Shell on Pudge plus Surge. That's a lot of AoE damage. It's quite a bit. Looks like Mouz might want to dive this. Kuroki has his hook up right now, and they do know where Icy is. Oh, don't attack that. You do not want to attack. Okay, now they know where Icy is, but they want FNTY, the much more highly valuable target. Bambo is tanking up the tower for some reason. FNTY is going to blink into the trees. Bambo gets stunned by the split earth, and he's going to take a fall. Well, I don't know why he was walking into the tower like that. Kind of a miscommunication situation going there by Mouz. Venomancer thought that they were going for that Leshrac, but they clearly wanted that anti-mage. Someone paid the price for it. Now teleportation back to the top lane. Kuroki does have a hook armed and ready. With those arcane boots, he's going to have as many hooks as he wants. Looks like they want to go for Luo. And there's a surge on Pudge. The Enchantress has got to be very careful. The hook is perfectly straight, and he's going to get rotted down with that Ion Shell. The Ion Shell does pick up the kill. Split Earth onto Kuroki, but there's really no follow-up. He's going to try to follow up. Does Kuroki have level 6? He does. If he gets Dismember, he could get a very easy kill, but he's not leveling Dismember. Venomancer with the right click does pick up that kill, but Pudge should have lived from that. If he just leveled the Dismember as soon as he hit level 6 from that Enchantress kill, he would have been alive. So Mouz kind of making a couple of errors there, but they got a kill. It just resulted in a death that was not needed at all. FNTY now blinking in for 157, almost burning out his mana, but Surge very, very cheap at the current level, so he can cast that pretty much whenever he wants. Oh no, Black, you're going to be in a huge amount of trouble. No track on the Bounty Hunter, so he could potentially walk away with his invisibility. But the Scream of Pain and Sonic Wave, that is a lot of burst damage, and here it goes. Scream of Pain and Sonic Wave to obliterate the Clinks. Chan picking up a very easy kill, and and the Bounty Hunter there to support, getting himself a little bit of gold from that assist, and oh, hook onto the Queen of Pain plus the Dismember. Oh, poor Queen of Pain, no time to blink. Doesn't matter how fast your hands are, Kuroki's are a little bit faster. Unfortunately, Bounty Hunter has not picked up a level 6. Bambo getting a lot of Gale damage from Icy on the top lane. He's actually going to take a little bit less because of 157 arriving, but it doesn't matter if FNTY is there. Now 157 might be in a little trouble. He wants to go for Icy, but he's having a lot of mana burned out from him. There goes a Surge. Luo is there. Mana Void not enough. Telekinesis to hold out FNTY. And what is Sing Sing stolen? He's stolen Blink, so he's not going to die here. 157 is a little bit of trouble, but here comes Pudge to clean up the Leshrac. I completely missed that. Stomp from the Centaur is going to hold him out for just a little bit, but there's the hook. Hook missing just narrowly. And now Chan is on the chase. He does have his Scream of Pain. No Blink yet. No Sonic Wave yet. It looks like everyone from Mouz is going to get away for now. Pretty high action game, and these are clearly bugged because there's negative supporters. Let's see how Black is actually doing in farm. No boots yet for him, so he's not doing too hot, but, you know, 2 deaths really. It's hard to do well when you are in a situation like that against a Queen of Pain. Bounty Hunter is now level 6, so we could try to gank around and try to get some little bit more track gold for his team. What is that, 50 for allies? Not bad. And then plus a lot of gold for himself, which is always nice. Black is here doing a little bit of baiting. I don't think, WE definitely do not know that Kuroki is here. Okay, now they do know, I think. Yeah, I was a little bit on the edge. They might know that Pudge is here, but either way, they got to be careful. If Chan gets hooked, he is going to be dead. If he lands that Dismember. Oh no, on the top lane, Bambo, what are you doing there? Split Earth hits and the Edict, taking him down. Bambo kind of all alone. I don't know why he was over there. There's no backup here. Not where you want to be. But Kuroki still wants Chan in a hook. It's not going to happen though because the ward is right there. If the Queen of Pain, as long as she doesn't screw up too badly, she's going to be perfectly safe. And, well, now Kuroki knows, all of Mouz knows that there is some sort of vision in this area because that creep got drawn over there. Bounty Hunter invisible, looking for a pickoff. Might go for Sing Sing. Sing Sing does have a blink, so he's not going to die. Track on him, but an instant blink away. Here comes Kuroki, and well, you do have some pretty fast Bounty Hunters on your ass. Granted, they're fake, but hell, Bounty Hunters. Venomancer by himself, trying to hold on to this tier 1 tower on the top lane. And hold on, I'm gonna just turn on lights real fast. Super unprofessional, I know, but it was like so bright just like 20 minutes ago. I don't know what happened. Stupid sun. But it's a good thing I could pause things. But now I can see it not strain my eyes. Chan might now be in a little bit of trouble. Kuroki looking for the angle. There goes the immediate hook, and he latches it. Dismember. Oh, not Dismember, not fast enough actually, as Chan does blink away. Sentry ward being dropped down for for Black. But Icy and Chan, the two of them, I don't think they could take this. With Kuroki on the high ground, with all of his spells up, it's going to be dangerous if they want to actually go for that. They do counter ward, the ward that was placed right here from Mouz. You can see, oh, the hook, oh my god, that was like this much of a miss. Literally this much of a green bar miss. Either way, you can see the wards for WE are pretty defensive actually. The Sentry ward, the Observer ward right here especially. It's kind of a necessary precaution when you are up against a Pudge. And now we do have a smoke gang coming out from Luo and Icy, looking towards the Venomancer once again. They do know he is here, and there he is revealed. Icy can turn on that Edict, and a blink in from FNTY. Split Earth actually misses it, and Bamboo Bow gets surged out. He might get away from this. If that Split Earth hit, he would have been very, very dead. Lightning on 157, and blink in from FNTY does have his ultimate. He doesn't have any vision, though. Bambo, the jukes are so strong. Split Earth once again gonna miss it, and the ultimate is not enough. Bambo lives. Bambo lives. Venomancer doesn't have much of a mana pool, so that Mana Void didn't do that much. But either way, WE wasting a smoke there, wasting a lot of time, and not getting anything for it. Klinks has transitioned down to the bot lane, but guess who else has? Queen of Pain is here, and there is a track there, so Black is in a lot of trouble. That Sonic Wave is up, the Scream of Pain is up, and she has mana for all of it. JJ is going to dive past the tower. There goes the Scream of Pain. Sonic Wave, Sonic Wave, Sonic Wave, completely missing. Black, what was that? Pudge actually on the top lane killing off Enchantress. Chan does come in once again with another Scream of Pain. Bambo's looking for the Bounty Hunter who doesn't have any mana, and he is like really trapped now. He does have enough mana now, but there's a Sentry Ward and the slow tick. This is a prison that you cannot escape from, Bounty Hunter. You are dead, sir. Where did Enchantress die? Enchantress got hooked here once again. So action all over the map at the same time. It's super convenient. Rubik has picked up a different blink this time. You can try to go for Chan. It's not going to be enough damage unless he picks up something like a Sonic Wave, which I don't think Chan will let him take that unless it's in a hectic team fight. He'll be always sure to cast Blink or Shadow Strike or something other than Sonic Wave after a cast of Sonic Wave. 147. Wow, 302, 55 creep kills. Second most gold on the map, Vanguard Soul Ring. This Darkseer is going to be a pretty big threat. Once he gets to that level 10 and 11, he's going to have that wall up, and here's a dive onto Sing Sing, immediately blinking away though. Bounty Hunter unfortunately not able to track him up. Sing Sing is going to try to hold this tower. Oh, there's a track. Sing Sing is going to try to hold this tower by himself. Blue teleporting in, but the Edict damage might be a little bit too much. The tower is going to go down, but here comes Kuroki. He's going to look for a hook. Kuroki, is he going to get it? He's going to hook the Bounty Hunter perfectly, and the Bounty Hunter is going to try to run away, but the Sentry Ward does get dropped down, and they knew where he was running either way, so there was no escape for the Bounty Hunter. He's going to be the sacrifice for that push, and there's a little bit of a retaliation push going the other way. Mouz looking, possibly? Are they falling back a little bit? Well, here they go. Now they're looking for the WE's tier 1 tower in the mid lane. Icy is there, but unfortunately only one level of lightning. There's not much he could do to defend. There's actually nothing he could do to defend because this tower is gone, destroyed by the Radiant. A little bit of gold for everyone. And so far it stands 10-8 in favor of the Radiant. FNTY's farm 74 for 10, sitting at 3rd place for gold per minute, so he's not doing that badly. He will have a Battle Fury, or he can get one of his swords right now. So he's probably going to go for Battle Fury, accelerate his farm. Let's see actually how Clinks is standing up. We have Clinks with the constant ganks, not having nearly as good of a time as the Anti-Mage is. So in the long run, FNTY is going to be a lot more impactful to the game than the Clinks. But if Clinks does manage to pick up his Orchid, then both Queen of Pain and Bounty Hunter and Anti-Mage are going to be in a whole world of hurt, because all their escapes are then nullified. FNTY transitioning down to a bot lane to farm. 147 push, taking that opportunity to push out the top lane. He is so wealthy. Look at this Darkseer build, 15 minutes in. That is insane. Here is JJ and FNTY. They're looking for Black. And try to bottle up, get his health back, get his mana back more importantly, but there's the initiation, tracking Black and blink in from FNTY, and here is Chan as well. Black is taking a huge amount of damage, but the mana void is not there. It's not enough hook and not, oh god, Anti-Mage got obliterated. JJ's getting dismembered also. He's going to take a fall, and Black is very, very lucky to be alive. That was the weirdest hook I've ever seen. Hook into a telekinesis mid-flight. Don't think I've seen that before, but that was pretty weird. But either way, WE committing to a dive that unfortunately they didn't know that Mouz was there, and they really paid the price. Two of their most important heroes that they do not want to die actually going down. Like if an Enchantress or Leshrac dies, fine, but once your Anti-Mage dies, that's a problem. If your Bounty Hunter dies, that's a problem. Kuroki looking for a hook. Is he going to latch onto Icy? It's going to be close. Yes, he does get the hook. He does have Dismember as well, but he doesn't even need a Darkseer with the vacuum picking up that kill. Now this tower on the bot lane is in a little bit of trouble. JJ, what are you doing here? Kuroki is here. He does have a Dismember still. There it is, the Dismember onto the Bounty Hunter. Nom nom nom. And now the Chan might be in a little bit of trouble as well. Kuroki still does have a hook. Blink in from FNTY is going to pick up the... Oh my god, the hooks are too strong. FNTY is still here though, and he does have enough mana to blink away, but Luo is not as lucky. Unfortunately, the Enchantress, without a blink spell of her own, is another casualty for WE. They did get the Pudge, they did get the Rubik, but they paid a lot for it. Here comes teleportation, and it's going to be close for Icy. Icy's going to turn on that Edict, but there's so many creeps here. The Edict is not doing anything to 147 or Bambo. 147 just standing his ground with that Iron Shell. Icy might have enough. Oh, but the Anti-Mage ultimate picking up an instant double kill. That was insane. The Strax still went down to the tick of the poison, but Anti-Mage picking up a double kill with the Mana Void. That is like what Mana Void is for. You want to hit multiple people with that, but sometimes it is just so hard to do. Beautiful ultimate from the Anti-Mage. Unfortunately, they kind of went in one at a time Power Ranger style. and they took a lot more casualties than they really needed to. Like Leshrac teleporting in and then FNTY coming in just a few seconds later. If they both came in at the same time, I want to say Leshrac would have lived from that. But, you know, maybe Anti-Mage wouldn't have gotten a double. So I think they're not that happy with it, but they'll take it. I mean, your Anti-Mage is getting his Battle Fury soon. It's not the fastest I've seen, but, you know, after Treads, after Poor Man's Shield, it's going to be decent. Black is going to try to go for the Enchantress. She does pop off that heal, but the damage from Black is simply too much, walking away. Cool guys don't look at explosions, but now Black might be in a little bit of trouble. There's no track, there's no vision. He's just going to skeleton walk out of there. This Darkseer. Plate mail going for Shiva's, I expect. That's going to be hard for WE to counter. That extra burst of magic damage is so valuable if you get a Shiva's guard early. JJ is going to get spotted out by the ward, so they do know that he is around the... Wow, the Gale hitting right at the tip. Earn as well in a huge vacuum range into a telekinesis. Darkseer with the Ion Shell picking up yet another kill. Kuroki is here as well, but it doesn't matter because no one from WE is here. This tower is about to go down, and Mouz Sports with a commanding gold lead, with a commanding experience lead. It's just looking so good for them right now. They could just sit right on this low ground and have Kuroki go fishing all day long. They have one pair of arcanes, 2 pairs of arcanes, 3 pairs of arcanes at least. Hook is not going to latch. But even if they don't get this tower, even if they just manage to pull WE to this position, it doesn't matter because you know what they're getting? They're getting Black absolute free farm, and Black has not had the best game so far, so a little bit of free farm is going to work wonders for him. Hook is going to annihilate the crap out of that creep. He never saw that coming. He never had a chance. But Mouz, with their creep clearing abilities, with the Fade Bolt and now level 4 Lightning, Sing Sing could kill an entire creep wave by himself. But they could just keep sending creep waves in, keep taking it down just a little bit with these Plague Wards, and keep fishing for a hook. If they latch a hook, they take the tower. If not, they just keep rinsing and repeating, and all the while Black is on the top lane pushing. This is a beautiful situation for Mouz, and really there's nothing that WE could do about this besides try to get like an ambush going. Maybe smoke and go around, or I don't know, or just go for Black, I guess. JJ is going to spot Black out. There's the track, and now Black might be in a little trouble. Pops his own skeleton walk, and the speed from it is way too much. And now that is Mouz's cue to go in. Telekinesis onto Icy Vacuum and the Rot to finish off that kill. That Leshrac didn't stand a chance, and Black just being such a beautiful decoy. This tower might even go down at this point. Not much damage coming out. The hook is not going to hit, but Black's coming with a double damage rune. This is going to be devastating. Teleport coming in, and Sonic Wave to hit onto Sing Sing. Sing Sing immediately dropped out of this fight. Walls dropped off, but there's no one to actually walk through it. Well, there's the Bounty Hunter going in. Kuroki dismembering the Anti-Mage, picking up that kill, and silence onto the Bounty Hunter. Is there a hook? Not for 7 seconds. He's not going to die. Lua walking through the Wall of Illusions is going to take a little bit of damage from that, and Jay just walked back into this. What are you doing? You do not want to walk back into a Clinks with a double damage rune, and he's gonna learn that lesson the hard way. And this tower has gone down. 3 people from WE have gone down in exchange for only one of Mouz, and is not looking for WE. This rack is gonna go down. Level 3 strafe, searing arrows, double damage, Clinks. So much damage. He's an absolute wrecking ball. Kuroki can dismember Chan. Is not going to get the rot damage, so it's not enough damage for a kill. But the hook onto this Leshrac, this is the last dying will possibly. But the vacuum is actually going to pick up Icy. Chan is probably going to walk away from this, and Kuroki lives. I don't know how Kuroki is alive through all of this, but he is very alive. And that is 1 Rax down. Mouz taking an even further commanding lead. The tier 2 towers are still up, so the game is not going to end yet. WE still does have a pretty good chance with the track bonus from Bounty Hunter combined with the Battle Fury on Anti-Mage. They could still very well come back into they could come back into this. It's gonna be dangerous though, especially when Lua is walking right into Black. Instant silence and the strafe with the searing arrows. So much damage, not enough to kill actually. Oh, it's gonna be close. 80 HP. FNTY does ward off that Clink, so the Enchantress is gonna pop up for healing and be just fine. But if there's difference, she's gonna be just fine. But their base, I don't know, because that creep wave just got evaporated. Now the tier 2 tower in the mid lane is looking to be in a little bit of danger. They have to defend at these tier 3s. There's no way that WE could take a fight at this tier 2 and have it be favorable. Black might be in a little bit of a poor position. There's actually no follow-up there. They're not looking to defend this tier 2, but Mouz, they're not looking to stop either. They want to keep pushing. They have all the time in the world too, because the spot lane will keep on pushing for them. They can just keep going fishing with those pudge hooks, keep pushing in, do the exact same thing as before. All the while, Black is occupying 2 heroes from WE, so it's only a 4 versus 3 in this mid lane. They could breach and start punching down this tower as 157 is doing right now. Kuroki's getting Surge in, looking for a hook onto Icy. Is he going to go for it? No, he's not. He's going to clear off the creep wave and continue working down this tower. Here comes Chan lining up a Sonic Wave. That was a perfect Sonic Wave opportunity, but he did not take it. Gonna actually Sonic Wave onto Sing Sing, and he gets immediately decimated. Bambo unleashing the Gale, but the Pulse Nova might be enough to do him in. Split Earth is gonna hit, and FN2I's there for the final slash. Which Sing Sing has brought back in this game. 157 might be in a little bit of trouble. Chan trying to get that kill, but Kuroki picking up the Bounty Hunter with the no, just a hook. Kuroki might be in a little bit of trouble, but the blink in from Chan is gonna bring him another kill. Kuroki trying to teleport out of this, but the Mana Void to interrupt. And now he is going to die as well. Nothing he can do except throw out one last hook. Sing Sing with the Rubik, stealing the Mana Void and killing the Enchantress. Oh wow, I love Rubik so much because you can see stuff like that. So that fight didn't exactly go well for Mouz, but it didn't exactly go stellar for WE either. Their bot lane is constantly being pushed in, and FN2I is forced to defend this with the help of the Queen of Pain. But look, he's taking so much damage from just one wave of creeps, and these creeps will not stop coming. Black also on the top lane has been free farming yet again. 32, 33, 100 gold for him. You can go for something like a BKB or just get straight up bulk, straight up damage. Really anything he wants at this point. Let's take another. Oh my God, the advantage for Mouz is it's pretty big. It's pretty big. And they're just gonna keep continuing to gain on that advantage as far as gold goes with another tower. It's the last tower that is up. Bambo's gonna get tracked. They do know that the Bounty Hunter's in the area. They could just keep sending creep waves at this tower, and really WE is going to be hard pressed to defend this, especially if all 5 of Mouz are there. WE is going to have to send at least one person constantly on this bot lane to make sure it pushes out, or at least like dedicate 2 or 3 and push it out all the way to here or something like that. 157 might be in a little bit of trouble. He's starting to get swarmed a little bit by the WE heroes. He's going to get spotted out by JJ. Split Earth is not going to actually get casted. 157 tanking everything. He doesn't give a shit. Surge on him. He's going to try to run away. Vacuum into a wall. Sing Sing is there with the Mana Void, but it doesn't do much damage. I don't know who he casted it on, but either... Oh, what? That wasn't him? Oh, the hook from Pudge. He caught the Enchantress, and Enchantress is a very dead deer. More fresh meat for Pudge. Chan is on the run. He looks like he's going to get away from this safely. Looks like everyone's actually going to get away from this safely, except for the Enchantress, however, who is very, very dead. And Pudge with the Yasha, you know, no big deal. You want to get a Sanjin Yasha on Pudge? Manta style? Why the hell not? Don't get Yasha on Pudge, it's silly. You only get the movement speed, which is kind of useful, but really, it's not that great. Sonic Wave, gonna hit onto Bambo and Black. Mana Void, but he had full mana, so nothing happening there. Vacuum back in, all of them are taking so much AoE damage from that rod. FN2Y goes down, Lashrak goes down, and Chan might go down as well. Kuroki looking for the hook. He's looking for it, but he's taking a lot of damage from the tower, and he's not gonna hit it. Sing Sing with the Fade Bolt and the right click, however, is gonna do the Queen of Pain in. And another very substantial team fight from Mouz. Luo, what are you doing here? You don't want to be here. Kuroki just going to give him a hug with that rot. Look for a hook as well. I want to see the hook kill. Hook kill. No, just a vacuum into right clicks. Oh, that's boring. Clinks with the damage. 30 HP. Very, very lucky Clinks. But even if he did go down, it wouldn't have mattered. The second racks are going to fall. And the tier 4s are starting to fall as well as the bot lane continues to push in. Mid lane's Raxes have been taken down, and it is not looking for good for WE at all. I don't know if they could actually come back from 2 Raxes. They do have like an anti-mage, but anti-mage is getting completely locked down. Hook, not going to hit. And Kuroki's just going to say, screw it, I'm just going to duel this Bounty Hunter. In the meantime, 157 dueling Icy with the help of Sing Sing. Sing Sing might go down. He is going to go down to the Lightning, but Darkseer does pick up another kill. Kuroki trying to finish off the Bounty Hunter. No hook angle, and he commits suicide. Oh my god. This Pudge. Suicide all day long. Black on the top lane, farming once again, picking up a Lincoln Sphere. So, yeah, he's gonna be pretty well off defensively and offensively. And this definitely doesn't, like, Orkin and Lincoln Sphere, if you showed a new player Clank here, it's definitely not a very intuitive item build, but it's surprisingly effective. Just the weird oddities of Dota. Luo might be in a little bit of trouble. I think Black might have spotted out that. Oh, he's going to spot out Luo, but I don't think the Enchantress could outduel Clinks. No. Oh, the hook from Kuroki. I'm pretty sure Black was confident that the Orchid amplified damage would have been enough to kill her, but Kuroki says, no, I need 20 extra strength. He's going to hook Queen of Pain now. Is the hook going to be there? Oh, the hook actually missed. Hit the creep. He dismembers the Queen of Pain, I'm sorry. Now he might be in a little bit of trouble. He might go down, but with 20 extra strength, that is... Oh, 36 extra strength. Okay. That's a little bit more than 20. Plus the plate mail, plus, I guess, Yasha armor. It says only plus 7, but this is plus 10. What's going on here, guys? Do you know what this is? I could have sworn... Yeah, this guy's like Shiva is plus 15 and it's plus 17. That makes a little more sense. I have no idea what's going on with Kuroki's armor. That actually looks a little bit better now. Was it not? I don't even know what happened, but either way, this is going to be the final fight of this game. Vacuuming both the Bounty Hunter and the Queen of Pain in. Walls drop down, and JJ has telekinesis into the air. Bambo getting force-staffed in to drop off his ultimate. Sonic Wave does fly out and hit everyone, but it's simply not enough. 157 just diving the entire team. He's going to get mana voided and popped instantly. So the fight might not go this well for Mouz. FNTY going to work down Sing Sing as well. No ultimate for him, and Sing Sing actually stole Pulse Nova. The Scream of Pain is going to pick up the Rubik kill, but the tier 4 towers are going down. This is all just a diversion, and the huge impetus is going into Bambo, and FNTY just needs one more swipe, or I guess 2 more swipes, to pick up that kill. Now he's in a little bit of trouble because Kuroki still has his dismember for some reason, and FNTY is going to get silenced. Kuroki looking for the angle to the hook. The hook is not going to hit. So FNTY gets to walk away, but the tier 4 tower has gone down, or one of them at least. And even though Mouz didn't take that a great fight, they're still in a commanding lead. They took the fight, and they did get a tower out of it, even though the tower wasn't really the one they were aiming for. Hell, the tower's a tower. 38 to 24 now, and Kuroki just clearing out the creep wave, sending wave after wave of creeps into this tier 3 tower. And it's going to... WE is going to be hard-pressed to defend this. Anti-Mage is getting silenced and just right-clicked down by the searing arrows of Clinks. He's going to live once again, but he's being hunted right now. Definitely not a good situation to be in if you are WE. Mouz, they want that spot in the International. They played so well all 3 games versus WE, and WE kind of disappointing play from them. But I feel like the second game they just got completely outpicked. First game kind of got a little bit outclassed, so shit happens. Looks like Sing Sing's going to pick up an invisibility rune, go for a very tanky utility build on the... Yeah, I think they're done. Why not waste some mana? 38 strength. Holy crap, that is insane. And now with the Medallion of Courage, Searing Arrows, the Strafe, the damage coming out from Clinks. Roshan is going to be riddled with arrows. And he's going to be forced to drop off his precious cargo. So he was actually going to grab it. It's like Darkseer wants it. Okay. Oh, JJ's getting telekinesed up, and the Fade Bolt plus the Venomancer ultimate for that one. They do pick up that kill in exchange for the Venomancer ultimate, which I'm sure they're very happy to do. Now Luo going to be in a little bit of trouble. They do spot out Black, however. There is a gem on the Queen of Pain. So Black's got to be careful of that, but he's still pretty healthy as far as his health goes. Plus she has a level something Necrobook, level 3 Necrobook. So she's got True Vision. Luo might be in a little trouble. Vacuum back in, and Clinks is going to pick up 1 on the Enchantress, 2 on the Queen of Pain. Kuroki aiming for the hook, not going to hit on Icy. But another 2 kills. Only Anti-Mage and Leshrac are still alive. Black going to right-click down the last tower, and Mouz looks like they've won their spot in the International. Sing Sing and 1437 going to try to bring down Icy together. Not going to happen. Hooks back Chan and telekinesis plus a wall of replica, and that is going to be GG called by Luo. Mouz Sports have won their spot in the International because of the drop from MUFC. So ladies and gentlemen, this has been the first game, I guess kind of first game of the International that I have casted. Look forward to a lot more. As always, comments, criticism, everything is appreciated. I'd like to thank everyone for subscribing and supporting me so far, and I hope you continue to do that as I put out more games. So thanks for watching, guys. GG.